Surprising facts about food, and Dr. Patrick and Paul Baker, welcome to the Bill Cunningham Show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I've seen your guys do commercials for a while.
Yes.
And you're very good at what you do, and you have a book here about fun things to do about fat. And I told you this off the air. I got to lose like 5 to 10 pounds in the next week. So I'll begin with Patrick. What should I do to lose 5 or 10 pounds in the next week, if anything?
The first thing you do in the morning, Willie, drink 2 liters of water right away. What that's going to do is help boost your metabolism.
How much is a liter? Like a gallon?
Yeah, a little bit more than a gallon, yes.
Like a gallon of milk, drink a gallon of water.
Exactly. So right when you rise, drink
What about Gatorade?
No, Gatorade doesn't count.
Snapple?
No.
How about orange juice?
No.
Apple juice?
Clear water, H2O.
That's it?
That's it.
No calories?
Correct.
And what does that do, if anything?
It's going to jumpstart your metabolism right away in the morning, and then also you're going to feel more full, so you're going to eat less. But it is very important to eat a really solid breakfast in the morning.
All right. What should you eat in the morning, if anything?
Well, you want a complex carbohydrate. For example, oatmeal would be great. And you can put some eggs in there for your protein source. So you have a complex carbohydrate, which would be oatmeal, and then some eggs, and then a fresh piece of fruit would be great.
How about watermelon?
Watermelon would be fine. That would
Blackberries, blueberries, strawberries?
Yeah, blueberries, blackberries are really good. They're actually low on the carbohydrate, and they're not going to spike your glycemic index levels.
Then what for lunch, if anything? I normally have pizza, chocolate malts, maybe hamburger from the Great American.
Those would be examples of basically not nutrient-dense foods.
That's what this segment eats.
So, for example, you might want to have a broiled piece of chicken, fish, fresh vegetables, and fruit, and a salad would be really good, Willie.
And then what about dinner time? When I chow down on 2 pork chops and Saratoga from Montgomery Inn. How do you like that one?
Yeah, well, not exactly. We have
Not
a goal
exactly.
to lose 5 pounds, you said, in the next week. So you want nutrient-dense foods. So those are basically like fish, chicken, lean beef, vegetables, fruits, salads.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
No, not exactly. That would be an example of a complex carbohydrate that would spike your insulin levels, and then you're not going to burn fat.
What about potato chips and popcorn at night with Coke?
Not exactly. How about some nuts, some walnuts, a handful of
peanuts?
cashews? Peanuts would be fine.
Peanuts are good.
Yes.
Paul, now you also talked about muscle mass, because, you know, I'm a ladies' man, I'm a man's man, and a woman's man.
Well, I
and the
noticed
women
that
like that ripple.
The first 10 seconds I met you, I noticed you were definitely a woman's.
The women go crazy.
Well,
So
I can see that.
you talk about the 6-pack or the 4-pack or the 8-pack. What pack should I have?
Well, just by looking at you, I think you should go for the 4-pack initially.
The 4-pack.
Yeah, and then maybe in a month, let's go for a 6-pack.
What about just dumb weights and just lifting weights, doing push-ups, sit-ups, that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. As we were discussing earlier, Willie, we want you to do exercise training like resistive training. You kept on referring to the treadmill. Treadmills are great, but you want to build muscle. Muscle is king. It's metabolic, it looks good, it feels great, and it's metabolic. So that means it actually burns calories. So what we want you to do is get up in the morning, drink your 2 liters of water, and immediately grab some dumbbells, do some, you can do some curls, you can do some tricep extensions, do some bench presses. We would rather have you do resistant exercise training than get on the treadmill. Muscle's king.
Muscle, yes, fat, no.
Yes.
Now,
exactly.
Channel 9 had this on the other night, and Zeltia is this new freezing thing that Dr. John Mendelsohn did. I had him on about 2 months ago. And what it is they suck your fat. Say you got a pocket of fat somewhere, like back fat. See, Segment Dennison has a lot of back fat. And ladies do not find back fat attractive. Would you agree, Rebecca Grobby? Well, she says she loves back fat. I didn't know that. But most women do not like back fat, or love handles, or a little bit of a belly, and it sucks it up and freezes it as non-invasive. Now, what do you think about back fat, and what do you think about Zeltia?
Well, back fat is definitely ugly. The best way...
Are you saying Segment is ugly?
No, I didn't say that. I just said in general, Willie,
general.
back fat is ugly. There's no such thing as spot training. So what we mean by that is you can't really spot train your abs or your back, but it's really, if you want to lose weight, it's an overall reflection of your overall body fat. So for example, when you see these commercials, the ab rollers and ab crunch machines, there's no way that those things work because there's no such thing as spot training. You have to lose your overall body fat.
Yeah, you have to lose under your chin and your arms and your legs and your butt. The ladies carry it in their thighs. It's got to be over. It's got to be holistic. It's got to be your whole body.
Exactly.
It just can't be a pocket.
No, and that's called spot training. There's no such thing. However, that abdominal fat and the back fat will go away once the overall body fat is reduced to a healthy level. For males, you're talking 15, 18%. For females, about 20%.
Paul, why are we so fat today? I mean, I look at people like Lindsay, my producer, and others. Why are people getting so fat?
One of my greatest formulas that we came up with, Pat and I, in the last couple of years, it's a great formula. It's eat less, move more. Think about that. If we ate less and moved more, we would definitely lose body fat.
Or drink less. What about beer, alcohol?
Absolutely. Drink less as well. We could actually add that to the formula. Thank you, Willie. Appreciate
and do that. And the kids have the same problem. The kids, the biggest problem among America's poor is obesity. It's not hunger.
Yeah. Now, 1 in 4 American kids are actually overweight, and they're actually not even overweight. They're actually on the verge of obesity. 1 in 4. That's 25%. So that's the highest demographic of obesity in the United States right now. So it's very, very alarming. And that's why Dr. Patrick and I came up with what we call the Fast Food Family Challenge, or Fast Food Challenge. And what it does is we're going to local schools and we're saying, hey, we want your kids, we want your family to stay away from fast food for 30 days. Take the challenge. And actually, I want to
No
invite...
McDonald's, no Burger King, no KFC, no... How do you like Chipotle, by the way? The rice and the chicken and that kind of stuff.
It's definitely a step up.
It's definitely a step
up. It's better
an
than
improvement. Yes,
better than a Big Mac and fries and a chocolate shake.
Absolutely.
See, that's what Seg has for breakfast. See the McDonald's over there?
Absolutely.
He pulls in, gets a double cheeseburger, and gets biggie fries and a large chocolate shake. How's that for breakfast?
That would be bad, Willie. And we want to invite you and Seg to take part in this Fast Food 30 Challenge. We're going to personally invite you.
Wait a minute. You're going to try to have Seg Man for 30 days?
Yes.
Not eat fast food?
Absolutely.
That's correct.
It's
a win-win, Willie. You're going to lose your 5 pounds. Segman's going to feel better. He's going to have more energy. He's going to have more...
I rarely go to fast food. I don't do that.
That's great. Excellent. So this will be easy for you. You're a shoo-in then.
I don't do it, and I've quit eating I've quit eating UDF ice cream for a little bit. But I want to go. I love their hot fudge sundaes at UDF. It's very... Can you fall off the wagon once or twice a week?
For the Fast Food Challenge, no. We want you to be 100% perfect for the 30 days. And this is challenging for America to do this, but this is our mission. We're on a mission to change the community's health, and we want to start right here in Cincinnati.
Patrick, what do you think about the movement in the schools to get rid of chocolate milk?
Well, I actually think that's a good movement because milk, especially chocolate milk, is very high in sugar, and it's very high in corn sweetener, which is high fructose corn syrup. And if this is another thing that we're challenging kids to read labels, Willie. Almost every food, if you actually look at the label, has high fructose corn syrup. It's nutritional. There's no benefit to high fructose corn syrup. It's in bread. It's in whole wheat bread, 12-grain bread. You'd be very surprised. It's in cereals. So it's very, very it's not nutrient dense at all, and it's almost in everything. And Dr. Paul mentioned obesity, but what he didn't mention also is diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is rampant right now. And so as a result of these kids being overweight, the adult onset type 2 or adolescent type 2 diabetes is on the upswing right now. And so in the 1990s, type 2 diabetes accounted for 45% of all new pediatric cases, but before the 1990s, less than 4% of all pediatric cases had diabetes. So what that's telling us is type 2 diabetes is out of control right now. And it's all 100% related to what we ingest.
To obesity.
Correct.
And it's bad behavior, and we're incentivized because America's corporations are frequently, through advertising, telling Americans to buy foods that aren't good for them. In fact, you don't see too many advertisements about eating free-range chickens and eating oatmeal. I mean, that's not an issue. You want to biggie size everything for an extra 99 cents.
That's exactly right. And we kind of look at this challenge as the exact opposite of a biggie or supersize me. Is we want a mini size. We want you to keep away from the fast food for 30 days.
If you can.
Well, I think you can do anything you put your mind to.
Right. You can. I mean, there's no question you have to do it. The key is move more, eat less.
Eat less.
And get rid of all the bad food that one eats. And can you eat almost all the good food you want, like brown rice? Can you eat almost all the brown rice?
That's a great point, yes.
So you're not hungry.
Exactly. Dr. Paul and I, we never go hungry. We can eat like kings as long as it's really healthy food. Vegetables, fruits, salads, things like that. Lean fish, chicken, beef. We actually never go hungry. We're eating all the time. And because we have some lean body mass, we have some lean muscle on our body, we're able to metabolize those foods really easily. So we're actually we stay the same weight year round. but we eat
What do you
whatever we
guys
want.
weigh, if anything, about 170, 180?
We weigh about 190 pounds.
But you look like you're like almost muscle. I mean, you seem like bodybuilders, like Chuck Ingram.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
like a
Well,
bodybuilder.
we try to, our goal is to stay at 10% body fat and under, and that's what
You
we
have a
try
lot of muscle, like I do. You don't have.
Well,
Exactly.
probably
Maybe
a
not
little
quite
less
as much
than
as you will,
yeah,
but
a little less, but we're close to
but
it.
you work out every day or every other day?
We work out 4 days a week.
You work out together.
No.
not usually because we're in different
I
locations.
mean, can you guys? One guy start a sentence, the other guy ended.
Yes.
Pretty
I
much.
mean, how
yes.
close are you guys?
Very close.
Did you marry sisters?
No,
No.
but we married Jennifer's.
Yeah.
Both our wives' names
Jennifer.
are Jennifer's. Yes.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
And who's the older?
Dr. Paul's by 2 minutes.
I am by
2 minutes. And
Yep.
you've spent your whole life together. You're chiropractors together.
We are.
And if you want to go to a school, if there are school administrators listening, what's a website where I can direct people?
It's real easy. Just go to www.drspaulandpatrick.com, and that's doctors. You spell the word out. drspaulandpatrick.com.
Well, with your permission, I'm going to keep your book, and
Absolutely.
I'm going to study it, and I'm going to get your cell phone numbers off the air so you can monitor my behavior over the next month.
Great. And Willie, we brought a gift for you. It's actually from Whole Foods. We're partnering with Whole Foods on our Fast Food 30
I shop at
Challenge.
IGA in Deer Park, and I shop at Whole Foods right over here.
Awesome.
Excellent.
So we brought you and Seg some fruit and some vegetables. We enjoy that, and we look forward to you guys participating in the Fast Food.
I'm going to talk to
Challenge.
Seg about this in about an hour to see if he'd be interested in getting rid of that ugly back fat.
Excellent.
Ladies do not. I know Lindsay told me she's attracted, my producer, to back fat,
Yeah.
but I know a lot of women are not.
Well, we're gonna
Rebecca
challenge.
Groppe told me she loves back fat, so it's unbelievable.
And we want to come back in 30 days and see the difference in
Why don't
Seg
you
and
do that?
Absolutely. We'd love to
You
come
got the
back.
guts to come back in 30 days?
sure do.
Absolutely. We love
Let's make
being
a
here.
date like the middle of June,
Okay.
Sounds
right after
great.
Flag Day, which is June 14th.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Once again, the website, Dr. Patrick and Paul, doctors.com.
DrPaulandPatrick.com.
Doctors, Paul and Patrick. Spell out the word doctors.
Yes.
PaulandPatrick.com.
And I want to mention really real quick, we're going to be at Fleet Feet this evening for our first book signing from 6 to 8 p.m. So everybody feel free to stop by for the first book signing of What Did I Just Eat?
Where is Fleet Feet?
It's in Blue Ash.
That's good. And you have a workout facility down here at Red Bank Road.
We do.
Absolutely.
And we're going to invite you to participate in
How
the
about
workout at our
Izzy's
Feet
with
Personal Training
corned
Centers.
beef and a potato pancake?
No.
No.
How about pickles?
Pickles are okay.
I love pickles from Izzy's.
Pickles would be Baker approved.
Baker approved.
Yes.
So the things I eat, like chicken wings,
Not
No.
Baker approved.
that's not
Trans
good.
fats. You want to stay away from trans fats. Willie.
Trans fats aren't good.
Yeah,
How
they-
about lean Angus hamburgers?
Lean Angus grass-fed beef, excellent.
I have a guy in Butler County that supplies my 2 restaurants with a ½ pound Angus beef grass-fed.
Yes,
Perfect.
perfect.
Excellent.
And no bun, and I put a piece of cheese on it. I hope you don't mind. One, not 2, 1.
That's okay.
And I have that on a plate, a little ketchup, and that's delicious.
Yes.
And that's an example of eating less carbohydrates. And before the show, Willie, you asked us how can I lose a quick 4 to 5 pounds
Yeah.
in a week. You want to minimize your carbohydrate intake. Carbohydrates are things like cereals, breads, starches, grains after 3 o'clock. And if you do that, your body's going to start to burn fat, as opposed to when you have all those complex carbohydrates, it's going to use those as the primary fuel source. But if you don't have those in your body, you're going to start to metabolize and burn fat.
Plus, drinking
That's the
lots
key.
of water is good for you, too, because it cleans out your kidney and kidney stones and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Plus, a lot of
I had
people-
those once. You don't want to get kidney stones. It
No,
didn't help.
never.
Those hurt.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought I
that's-
was delivering twins through my penis.
Oh, that's
Ouch.
You know, that's got to hurt. I don't care what you say.
yeah.
I agree.
And a lot of times, Willie, people don't understand.
Ever
that-
deliver twins through your penis? Ever do that?
No, we
it's-
used to say we are twins, but we haven't done that.
You don't want to do.
procedure.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
No, we were
And
right.
so
that.
I tend now to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
As you can see
Water
right here.
is a great appetite suppressant as well, Willie. So keep drinking water.
Yes.
Right.
The great formula for water is you take your body weight and you divide by 2, and that's how many ounces you should drink per day.
So I weigh 188 now.
Okay.
Okay, divide that by 2.
Well, that's like 99 or
Exactly. So that's the amount of ounces you should be drinking in water per day.
99. It's a lot.
Yeah,
It is a lot.
Jason Stidham told me that he thinks Wendy's chili is a health food. Is that accurate?
That is inaccurate.
That
He
is
told me
totally
he loves
inaccurate.
Wendy's chili. He eats it all the time.
Yeah.
That's
very,
not good?
Very high in sodium.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
That would not
I'll
be
tell
good.
him. All right. Well, guys, thank you, Doctors Patrick and Paul.
Thank you so
you.
much.
I love the book.
Thank you.
And we'll get you back in a month if you got the guts.
Sounds great.
You're going to be where? Fleetfoot tonight.
Fleet Feet tonight in Blue
Fleet
Ash
Feet.
from 6 to 8.
Fleet Feet in Blue Ash.
Correct.
All right. Thank you, boys.
Thank
See
you,
you there.
Willie.
We'll see you.
Bye, Willie.
Billy Cunningham, 700 WLW. All right. Thank you.